All right, let's talk about something we all do every single day. Logging in to our banks, our email, our work, you name it. Well, that entire process is about to completely change. We are right on the edge of finally killing the password, and we're going to break down exactly how that's happening.
It really all starts with this one kind of scary number. A truly staggering 81% of all hacking-related data breaches share one single thing in common. One single point of failure.
That's it, the humble password. You know, the one you've probably reused across a dozen sites, the one you forget all the time? It turns out that's the weakest link in our entire digital life.
And that's the big question, right? If they're so bad, why are we stuck with them? Well, for decades, we just didn't have a better way. But now that has changed. The technology is finally here to replace them for good. And it's called a passkey. Let's get into how it's about to change everything.
But before we can really appreciate the future, we have to get honest about just how broken the present is. I mean, our total reliance on passwords has created this quiet, simmering crisis that honestly affects every single one of us.
So here's the fundamental flaw. A password is what we call a shared secret. Just think about it. You tell a website your secret and they promise to keep it safe. But that makes them a huge target for phishing scams that trick you into giving it away, or massive database leaks that spill millions of them out onto the internet at once.
And the stakes here, they are incredibly high. The average cost for a company to clean up after a single data breach is nearly $5 million. And most of the time, you can trace that whole disaster back to one single compromised password. This isn't just an annoyance, it's a massive financial threat.
Okay, enough doom and gloom about the problem. Let's talk about the solution, because it's actually here. This is the technology that's finally ready to replace the password, once and for all.
Now, the central idea here is a total game changer. A passkey isn't something you have to remember. It's a thing your device has. It's a totally unique digital key that's stored securely right on your phone or your computer, all built on a secure industry standard called FIDO2.
This is the best way to understand the shift. Using a password is like making a copy of your house key and just handing it out to every website you use. Kind of crazy when you think about it, right? A passkey, on the other hand, is like keeping your one key safely in your pocket and you never, ever let it go. The real secret, that private key, it never, ever leaves your device.
Now, you might hear words like cryptographic credential and think this sounds really complicated. And, you know, behind the scenes, the tech is super advanced. But for you and me, using it is ridiculously simple. Let's walk through how it actually works.
So, when you go to sign up for a new service, you'll just see an option like Create a Passkey. You tap it, maybe scan your fingerprint, and that's it. Your device automatically creates two keys, a public one that it shares with the website, and a private one that it locks away safely on your device. It's a one-and-done setup.
Okay, now here's where the magic really happens. When you want to log in, the website sends a unique one-time challenge to your phone. It's basically asking, hey, can you prove it's really you? You just scan your face or fingerprint to unlock your private key, and your phone uses it to digitally sign that challenge, creating a unique signature. That signature gets sent back as proof. And the most important part, your actual secret key is never sent over the internet. Only the proof.
You know, this whole process has an incredible side effect. It's so secure that it basically breaks the most common, most effective type of cyber attack there is, phishing.
And here's why. A passkey is cryptographically bound to the website's real address. That means, even if a scammer builds a perfect fake copy of your bank's website, your passkey will know it's a fraud and will simply refuse to work. You literally can't be tricked into giving it away. It makes passkeys pretty much immune to all these common attacks that get us today.
And look, this isn't just a theory on a whiteboard. This is proven. When Google rolled out this foundational technology to over 85,000 of their own employees, the number of successful phishing attacks dropped to zero. Not almost zero, zero. It's one of the biggest security wins ever.
But here's the other great part. It isn't just about security. It's about speed. Think about how long it takes to type in a complex password, then grab your phone for that 6-digit code. It's a pain. A quick glance at your phone or a touch of a finger takes seconds. So passkeys are that perfect combination, way more secure and way more convenient.
So if passkeys are so amazing, you're probably wondering, why isn't this everywhere already? And that's a fair point. The world's not going to switch overnight, but there is a clear, practical roadmap to get us there.
So what does this look like in the real world? Well, for businesses, it's a managed process. You won't see a giant on switch flipped one day. Instead, they'll start by testing it with small groups, then slowly roll it out to more people. It's going to be a gradual, steady evolution into this more secure world.
And here's the key takeaway for all of us right now. You might think this means password managers are obsolete, but it's actually the opposite. They are more important than ever. While new sites start using passkeys, your password manager is still the hero that secures all those older sites that haven't caught up yet. It's the essential bridge to our passwordless future.
And this brings us to a really cool final thought to leave you with. As you start using passkeys for more and more things, you might realize that the very last single password you ever need to create or protect is the one that unlocks your password manager. It's a powerful idea, and it shows just how close we are to finally saying goodbye to passwords for good.